It is G-Wolves delivery day. I don't actually know what's inside this box. I'm hoping it's one of the new fingertip mice, but we will see momentarily. I've seen a lot of people have started to receive their HSK sort of Max. I think it's called a Max, the Fenrir Max or something, which is a mouse I'm really excited to try. So I'm hoping this is that. This is the pretty typical G-Wolves experience. Get all sorts of, there we are, the Fenrir Max 8K. All sorts of stuff in here. And this is a really cool feature actually. I totally forgot about this. I'm glad they put it on the box. You can change your settings for your mouse on your phone with G-Wolves mice. How crazy is that? That is absolutely massive brain move from G-Wolves. So you can dap your phone on the mouse, obviously when it's turned on, and it'll take you through to like this almost like a wireless driver. I think we might try that in a minute. So I've also got a couple of sleeves. I've got about 15 of those at the moment. One of the G-Wolves mice I keep buying and trying, and got loads of that stuff too. And that is the clay that they keep pushing to people, that I personally don't ever use, but I'm very grateful to G-Wolves for sending me this product. I am actually a big fan of G-Wolves products quite generally. It's one of the few brands that I get very excited for now. After sort of 2 years in the hobby, they seem to be not the only ones innovating, but they're certainly at the forefront as to brands making sort of interesting changes to mouse shapes and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. I'm struggling to open this today. Come on, log. Come on. There we are. Right. Oh my gosh. So the HTS Ultra, I didn't understand it at the time, but I do now. The HTS Ultra had a similar design on the grips where there were two sections. And what that means is you can kind of apply each of the bits if you need them, so that you're not just having more grip tape on your mouse than you need. So you could, let's say this is the mouse here, you could only apply this bit and this bit if that was how you gripped your mouse, which is quite clever. I quite like that. I will apply all of it because I just like having all of it on there. But they've actually broken it down even further this time with this mouse, which is also pretty cool. I quite like that style from G-Wolves. So let's open up and see what's on here. I find that grip tape style just gives you a little bit more options, even if you didn't know you needed it. So here we are, the NFC tag. I'm not sure why I've got stickers with NFC on it, but maybe that's the tag itself. It's interesting. I won't damage those. Some 0.1mm kind of spacers for my feet. Something stinky. Got some mouse feet there. Got 3 stickers for the bottom of my mouse, which is fair enough. And then we have the carry case itself, which, oh, someone's at the door. And I'm back. So let's have a little look what we get in here first before we grab the mouse. We've got a little USB-A to USB-C cable, quite nice. We've got the dongle, which is the same as my HTS Ultra one. I'll just have to label that so I don't get them mixed up. Quite a nice sort of quality cable here. I find most of the time they use the thicker, sort of stiffer cables for the higher polling rate mice. I'm sure there's a technical reason for that I don't understand. And then we have the mouse in here itself. So let's take a little gander. I got a black one. It just doesn't feel real. It's just so light. So yeah, immediate observations are that it just feels nice. It feels great. I'm gonna spend a bit of time with this one before I make any sort of really serious observations. Or what I will do is just grab my HSK Pro and show you the size difference. Spare me 1 second. All right, here we are. So I've got the HSK Pro and the HSK Fenrir Max. So I think it's called a HSK Fenrir Max. Is that what it's called? Just a Fenrir Max. Okay, I'm getting it wrong. But here we are. So you can see it is a bit bigger. It's not like immediately obvious when you look at it, unless I'm just blind. It's definitely wider, which is a criticism a lot of people had. You can see there's a lot more sort of mass, not mass, because it's not what I'm talking about weight here. I'm talking about volume, I suppose. A lot more volume in the back hump. I will absolutely not be able to claw grip this mouse. It is just a fingertip mouse. I'm really excited to give this a go. Oh my gosh, dude. All of the buttons feel nice. I mean, an immediate observation is that maybe these side buttons could have come out just a little bit more, because by the time I've put the grip tape on, I'm a little bit concerned that they'll have disappeared into the side of the, sort of below the level of the grip tape, but we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. You can see they don't stick out an awful lot underneath. They stick out more on the top. So I wonder if that is a change that they'll make in the future or not. Clicks feel great, honestly. Don't think they feel too heavy. They feel quite nice and crispy. Scroll wheel feels lovely too. Nice and tactile on that click. And then you get the good defined steps there. So one step at a time. It's dope, man. Really, really cool. I'm excited to give this a go. I'm quite happy that it's got like nice like finger grooves in here, because that's not something that you get a lot of on the HSK Pro. So the Fenrir is a little bit more shapely in the clicks, which is something that I will enjoy. All right, I'm just going to slap the grip tape on now, so you can watch me do that if you want, and then I'll get a proper review out in due course. But this is just an exciting product for me. Really happy to have received this. Thanks again to G-Wolves. I'll spend a bit of time on it, and then I will do a proper review probably in a couple of weeks. There we are. Job's a good one. So that's what it looks like with all the grip tape on and installed. Looks pretty nice. I'll probably just reposition this bit on this side. But I'm really excited to give this a go. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you soon. Peace out.